Hello, friends. It's Saturday. That means it's time for your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you can ask anything you want. The juicier, the better. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I'm so happy to welcome you to this village gathering. So today, I am working. Okay, you've seen my Golden Tarot before. And you can look at this and you can say, that is not the Golden Tarot we've seen before. So in the recent deck haul I got a new Golden Tarot that is not as utterly destroyed as mine. So let's try to destroy it today, shall we? Hey, Starheart over on Twitch. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Of course, that's Smile Soul 20 on YouTube. Glad you're here. All right. Here we go. I will take these in the order in which I see them. We are streaming right now on all platforms. And here we go. Smile Soul 20, you are everywhere. I'm seeing you on Instagram as well. That's fabulous. I'm actually going to start. Where am I going to start? Anka K, I see you on Instagram. Let me know if you have a question. I am going to start over on YouTube with Jeannie Mnuchin. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Letting go of the pretty space. Yeah, that's appropriate, Jeannie. It is. You're expanding your search to 1 commercial with 2 residential. I would argue it could be 3 residential zoned correctly if 1 residential could be used as a commercial. Like that could work too. So buyers, agents, that's what we're looking for. We're going to find you who we think is the best agent for you. Okay, we've got Brenda. I don't know if that's good or bad, man. I think I like Brenda. I know she got the devil, but sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes you want that in an agent. So I like Brenda. But you were less drawn to her. You like Josabel. I don't know if Josabel is as dialed in as we need. You like Maria. Maria has knowledge, vision, and communication. We like Maria. Between the two, you like the best. I like Maria. We already did Brenda, Tracy. We don't need Tracy. And Alan. Honestly, my favorites are Maria and Brenda. Best of luck. All right. Lisa Han Clay over on Facebook. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And it looks like maybe you've hopped on over to YouTube as well. Wherever you are, what's your question? Over on Twitch, Nina82. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Wherever you happen to be seeing me right now, it's Saturday, which means you can ask whatever you like. All right, Gypsy Grounded in Reality on Instagram. Okay, so you ran into a fight. He blocked you. Will he reconnect with you and will he return your key? Let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look. So Gypsy Grounded in Reality. You know, I feel like if you wanted a reconnection, you absolutely could have one. At this point, I think it would make not a lot of sense. Will he give you your key back? You know, I think it's going to be hard to get the key, but I think you could, maybe. But you know what? You might do better to change your lock and move on and just let this be. This may be how it needs to go. I'm so sorry. I know it's hard, but this may be the best thing. All right, Lightseeker, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let me know. You're over on Twitch. Let me know if you have a question. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so Lisa Clay. Good to see you. I'm going to go ahead and answer you on Facebook. I'm going to go to Facebook right now. I'm going to do Lisa Hahn Clay, and I'm going to do Dana Stone. Good to see both of you. And I think this is a question that you asked earlier, but we had some tech issues, so you didn't hear your answer a couple of weeks ago. Your question is, since both of your parents have passed, you're wondering the best course of action for your sister and you. And when you asked before, you were very specific about, should my sister live with me? So I'm wondering if that's still sort of the question. So let's see. And I'm going to say that it's time for a good conversation, but I don't think that there is any like, oh, this is going to rhyme. This is going to be good. I don't think there's any collective directive. In other words, there is not a clear sense that, well, now this has happened. Oh, and Lisa says, yes. Now this has happened. This is what must happen, or what should happen, or what your parents in spirit want to have happen. None of that. If it makes sense to everyone, it can happen. But I think it's important at this time to say that there is no sense of should. There's no sense of must. There is only a sense of, let's have a conversation and see what's possible, what the issues are, and what works for everyone, and do that thing. That's what it's time to do now. Does that make sense? And thanks so much for being here. Over on, oh, wait a minute. I'm going to go to, I'm still on Facebook. I'm going to Dana. Dana, it's great to see you. Dana says, I don't have a specific. I'm just looking for guidance. Okay. And, you know, the Seven of Swords, we hate this card, but it has a very specific meaning for you because it does have to do with that thing that keeps coming to try to steal your health. The thing is, you have a huge amount of wisdom. You have a lot of support, and you have a very youthful attitude and a lot of magic. So even though there's a lot going on here that is hard, Dana, lean into your youthfulness, your magic, your wisdom, and the fact that you have support. Lean into those things. All right. Lightseeker, I see your question. Trey Cameron, thank you. I have noted that you changed your question. I am proud of myself because I should have announced it, but I actually figured that out before I went live. I'm ahead of the game today. All right. Now we're going to go back over to Instagram for a minute with Anka K. I do see your question. Anka K on Instagram. Should we get a car from my son for dealership or auction? Should we go to auction or go to dealership? You know, the problem is with auction, you might get a pig in a poke, but the cards are saying auction may be the better deal. So if you are sure, or if you have the ability to refuse or see the Carfax or whatever, auction does look like a better deal for you. Follow up from Lisa K. Looking for guidance on your journey through this. Yeah, it takes time. It is a journey of deep grief and healing, and it takes time, cannot be rushed. Dana, you are very welcome. Trey, no apologies necessary. It's most appreciated. All right. Okay, who is next? Spunky Funky Me on Instagram. I've been wanting to share my spiritual gifts with the world. but always been unsure. Is this the right time to begin? I've also wanted to learn tarot in due time. So, I mean, it's when we talk about sharing your gifts with the world, I think there's a question about what does that mean? Does that mean like hanging a shingle, setting up a website, and doing it as a business? Does that mean getting out there in the community and sharing in sort of an apprentice kind of a way and then letting that lead to a business? I think like it's never too early to start sharing. It is never too early to be in community. Are you ready to start a business? Not yet. I think you're still learning. I think you're still practicing. But the thing is, if you don't start sharing and get out in community, you'll never be able to start the business because you need the practice and you need to build yourself up. So get into community and find ways to be in community, and you'll know when this goes from a community sharing to a business because people will try to give things to you. That's how you know you're there. All right. Over to Twitch. Let's see. Vanna Not White, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Will T try to get back into my energy again after I set a boundary and stopped responding to him? Oh, absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. T very much wants to be in your energy, so we'll continue to try. You're going to have to keep that boundary. Okay. And let's see. Over to YouTube and Nina on Twitch. Did you have a question? Over back to YouTube we go, and it's Hippie Pippy. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years and for using members only emojis. I missed Light Seeker. I'm going to do Hippie Pippy and then I'm going back to Light Seeker. Thank you. All right. Hippie Pippy, good to see you. When a good time would be to put my house on the market? I feel like now is not yet the time, but I want to say maybe by June. Maybe by June. I mean, I think it's this year is what I'm saying, but not yet. All right. Control room, thank you. Light Seeker, please forgive me. There you go. Glad you're here, Light Seeker on Twitch. May I know, how is my amazing emotional vibe coming back soon? Understood, understood. Okay, Light Seeker on Twitch. So here's the thing. There's a lot going on, Light Seeker. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of heaviness, whether that's in what you have to do or what's on your mind or what's going on in your life. I think if some of this heaviness is ready for you to let it go, that would be a good step, or asking others for help and being able to prioritize the things that you enjoy. That's what it's going to take, and that's what will shift the energy, for sure. All right. Lightseeker says, everything, yes, I'm ready, yes. Yeah, that's what it takes. I know it's been a lot. My goodness. My goodness. All right, over on Instagram, El Kolakova. What can I expect in my love life over the next few months? Certainly some activity. Be careful about candidates who don't communicate well, because that will cause you anxiety. It is okay to be open. It is okay to meet a lot of people, and I think that's what's going to happen. But be careful not to get stuck on someone who isn't going to be good for you. All right. Spunky Funky Me, you are very welcome. Barbie Bird, hello. Good to see you. All right. Who is up next? It is Vaishali. So good to see you. I'm in constant worry about my college. I don't know how things will get better soon. Will the problems regarding my studies, exams, and graduation get solved? I'm blank right now. I don't know how things will proceed in my life. Will the people be kinder to me when I get back to college, and will they help me? No, probably not. I mean, some people will. Some people will. But I think what has to happen is you have to decide that this is something you want for you. You have to decide that you want this, and then you have to go get it. And not, and you know, there's two kinds of people, right? There's the fellow students, they are how they are. There's the administration. You're gonna have to work with the administration. And I think there is an opportunity there for you to do it, but that will be very anxiety producing for you. And so you're gonna have to really keep it together to get what you need from the administration. But I think you can make this happen. And I think you should. All right. If you want it, like you have to want it. That's really the key. You have to want it. Oh, Quinn Kilharius, good to see you, Renata. This deck is pretty. Yes, this is Kat Black's Golden Tarot. It's really fun because what she did was she took art from the time period when tarot began and used it to create weight style images that obviously came about at the beginning of the 19th century. So it's this really interesting connection between the art from the inception period of history, but symbolism from the world's current most popular images. So fun, right? All right. I know, I love it too. All right, over to Facebook. Sharon, good to see you. Insight into my near future. Okay. Here we go. 1 second. Thanks everyone for being here. Sharon McGinley on Facebook. Insight into the near future. I think there's some difficult conversations that are going to need to happen in your personal life regarding money, things that need to get done, how things are getting done. I don't know if this is just about you or if there's a family involved, but it's about having difficult conversations about what's possible, what's not possible, and how we get through some things and getting everyone on the same page. And if that's just you, then you just have to get on the page that says, I have to find some solutions here. And I think a lot of the solutions have to do with, I want to say, relationship stuff and practical stuff like money and tasks. So good luck, do that, and all will be well. Horse-drawn portrait, great to see you on Twitch. I love this question. I'm going to have so much fun with this. Okay, if you were like my MFA advisor, and I'd sure like to be, and you were looking at my work to help suggest a good direction in my art, what avenue theme topic is good for me to connect with? And Horse, thank you so much for your support of my work on Twitch. I really appreciate you. Okay, if I were your MFA advisor, what avenue theme topic is good for you to connect with? Pain! Sorry, I'm really sorry. Really sorry. No, but seriously, man. Pain, healing, rawness. Let's pull one more card. And how we heal with conversation and truth. How lies and hiding things and secrets. Lies and secrets create pain. Truth heals that pain. That's where I'm going. Tell me what you think about that. Oh my gosh. The power of communication. Horse-drawn portrait says, sweet, the good stuff. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Nina. Nina 82 Gems on Twitch. Whole conversation going on about, I have so many questions. And honestly, Horse-drawn portrait, the idea of what should I be asking is a great question. I have regular clients who ask that pretty regularly. It's a good one. All right. Hey, Joanne, thanks for sharing the stream. I appreciate it. All right, Nina. So here we go. I will ask for general guidance on what fears are unconsciously guiding my choices. All the fears that cause you not to trust yourself. You're pulling your punches. You are not trusting yourself. And so the choices you make are a little less bold generally than the choices you want to make. If you got rid of the fear, you would be bolder. You would be more of a leader, and you would feel better grounded financially and more comfortable in your skin. So what if I were to say all of them in some way, you know? And the fear is that you're not good enough, or you can't do it, or what right do I have to be doing this? I think that's where it is. Let me know what you think. Maury Mika, good to see you. Let me know if you have a question today. Okay, up next over on YouTube, we have Divian. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Does Arjun still stalk my WhatsApp status in a hidden way? Once in a while. I think he has a way once in a while to check in. So yeah, not all the time, but once in a while, yes. Okay, over to Facebook. Joanne Keeler, good to see you. Looking for a new job? Would love to know if I'm going to find one. Oh yes, absolutely. And it will be a job where you learn a lot, and likely to have it within 2 months. Oh, Nina 82. Yeah, and that's all of us, every single one of us. Oh, here we go. Over on Facebook, Nancy Pianfetti, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thinking of starting a podcast. Any insight? So the key is, you know, podcasting is so much fun. But I feel like there's a lot of preparation you need to do. Like, I don't know if you've fully found your voice. I think there is some anxiety here about it. I think there's question about whether you'd involve other people. I think overall it's a really good idea, but if you want it to work, you need to flesh it out in terms of content, cadence, and technology. Well, and format too. Like there's a whole lot that you need to kind of figure out, but if you do, I think it would be really, really good. I encourage it. I really do. Good luck. Okay. All right. Up next, we have Lumen. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. I would like to ask if there will be a possibility that I will be hired on a more full-time basis with the university I'm teaching the extra class at and move on from my current school if I choose. I'm gonna say slowly over time. I don't think it happens in a hurry. I don't think it's all at once, but I do think that where you're teaching the extra class could become kind of your full-time job. I do, but I think it will take time. Joyous Ocean, have not gotten to you yet. Thanks for being here. So be patient, Lumen, and I think it will happen. All right, Barbie Bird. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. My question is about work. I have my performance review coming up, and I'd like to inquire about a raise. What's the best way to approach this, and do you think I'll be successful, or do we think looking for a position elsewhere is a better approach to increasing my salary? Any guidance to improve the work situation is greatly welcome. So I'm thinking, Barbie, like when we look at how does Barbie feel about her job? Like, it's okay. It's okay. We don't love it. We don't hate it, but it's okay. So I feel like when we look at the review, I think the review will generally be good. Will they offer you a raise? They may offer you a raise in the review. They may give you a bump. If you have to ask, I would just ask and don't worry about it. But is it time, because you've been there for a couple of years, is it time to be looking for another job? You know, it's always okay to be looking, Barbie. I think that it, you know, especially because you've been there for a couple of years and you're not in love with it, I think you should always be looking, not in a fevered way, but just in a, let me see if there's something better coming up. So I would look. I don't know that you'll find anything better. You might not, but it's okay to look, and it's okay to ask for a raise. And if you ask for a raise, will you get it? Very likely, yes. All right. Melissa Grosso, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. You've been overwhelmed emotionally for the past week, like you have a huge storm cloud covering you wherever you go. I've been dredging up old wounds and keep replaying them. Oh, that's so hard when that happens. I haven't done a scorched earth, thankfully. I'm curious why this is happening now and what I can do to get out from under the cloud. I did start seeing a new therapist who I like, and I've made a bit of progress with the job search. Okay, so I'm going to work backwards. New therapist I also like. It's time. I liked your old therapist too, but it's good for a change, right? Job search, good. Well done. Yes. And what is this vile mood that has come over you? Well, I would say go to bed and don't talk to anyone for 4 days and you'll feel better. No, seriously. It could be astrological. It could be the state of the world. It could be enough is enough. It could be for a lot of reasons, but be kind to yourself and it will pass. It's okay. There's a lot of reasons this happens. Be kind to yourself. It will pass. And, here's the really important thing here, Melissa. This time around, you're doing it. There were times in the past where you would do this and you would just think it was normal. Now you know this is not the right mode of operation. So we can see the progress even in the storm. It's not a bad thing, even though it's painful. And wishing you a good mood soon. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Barbie. Found a similar role with a significantly higher base salary. So yeah, that is an interesting reference point. You could certainly use that in your review. Oh, that's so interesting, Melissa. Oh, I agree. Yes, I think that is what happened, and I think it's okay. Maybe go back to that spot and release it to the river. Lynn Boutwell, good to see you on Facebook. Please let me know if you have a question today. Any question at all. Joanne Ellis, so good to see you on YouTube. I've been seeing an eye in my third eye for a while now. I love this. It comes and goes. The time I asked to show me, this time, I asked to show me what does this mean and I get nothing. Does it mean watch your back or does it mean something else? Oh, honey, I think it means that your third eye is opening. I think it is your sign to get out your tarot cards, do psychic exercises, do intuitive development work. I think if you're seeing an eye in your third eye, I think it is your third eye telling you that it is opening and you want to work with that. That's what I think. Okay. Lynn Boutwell on Facebook, looking for a second job. Any good prospects or should I just stick to the one? I think a second job would be helpful, but it does have to be the right job so you don't hate it. But I think you will find a great second job that you really enjoy. So yeah, I think it will happen. And I think it will probably happen within the next 2 to 4 months. So don't be anxious about it. Just wait for the right one and keep looking. Mixueer, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Yes or no? And if yes, what do I want? What do I need to know? If no, What do I need to know? Deliberately not saying what? Accepted? Challenge accepted. I like it. Okay. Yes. The answer is yes. And what do you need to know? You need to know to pursue what feels good for you, and as much as possible, leave what doesn't feel good behind. Let me know if that makes sense. All right. Amy Foreman, my good friend, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. I am just recently involved with a new yoga studio. The vibes are good, better than the gym. Is there employment potential here, or would it be better just to go to enjoy my own practice? So practice there, work there. Oh, you should definitely work there. Definitely. Yes, 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 yes. Brandon's lad, so good to see you on Twitch. Thanks for being here. Can I please ask about me and Luke? He comes to the pub I work at called the Checkers Inn. Okay, so is there a thing there? There's certainly conversation, but I don't think you should read into that. Over time, the conversation may turn in a more friendly way, but I would say be cautious in your expectation here. All right. Smile Soul 20. Thanks for being here. Thanks for visiting us on Twitch and Instagram, maybe Facebook too. We appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and a moderator. What do your ancestors want you to know? That you're getting better at speaking with them directly. And I think you are really increasing your intuitive skills and your skill at being able to hear them directly in your heart. So they want you to talk to them. That's so cool. Hey, Scorpio on Twitch. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let me know if you have a question. Deepika on Facebook. Good to see you, my friend. I'm coming to you in a minute. I am going to do Trey Cameron next. Over on Facebook. Okay, there you go. Okay, Trey. Here we go. So my friend group got kind of uprooted due to drama and nonsense. Will I ever find a friend, not even a group, but a singular friend who truly understands and respects my boundaries? Any signs to look out for this person, male, female, etc., just basic things that might indicate. And thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, Trey. And I'm so sorry you're going through this. You thought that might happen. Did it happen because of that weird couple situation? Is that what happened? One way or the other, I remember you said that might happen. Anyway. And, you know, I do get like one good friend is such an important thing. So do we see, you know what? I do see a good friend and I do see a good friend group. Although it might be you have a good friend over here and then a friend group here. Oh, Trey, definitely. So exactly what you thought it would be. All right. So I see it all coming. I think there will, I think it may be like, you know, as I said, a friend over here, a couple of friends here, a friend group here. And that's what you're looking for. So it's about diversification. And I do see, interestingly, a guy who, like you, is a writer. And that might be a fun thing. Okay. Here we go. Over to Facebook, Deepika Patel. So nice to see you, my friend. Wanted to know more about my new person in my dating life Is it looking good? Oh, very interesting. It's looking interesting. I feel like I, when I look at this individual, there are things about this individual I really, really like, and then things I have questions about. But I think that's normal in the beginning. What you want to do is make sure that this person is both grounded and emotionally intelligent. I think both of these things could actually be true, but that's what we're looking for, because there is some impatience and other things. It could just be trauma from the past, either, you or, either one of you. So past trauma is something to be careful about, but we're looking for groundedness and emotional intelligence. There you go. Ness, I have not gotten to you yet. Scorpio, over on Twitch, good to see you. Could I receive a message from my guides about what's coming up I should prepare for? And the answer is, I'm going to say having to confront some things from your past that you have not dealt with. So like if you have old debts, you're going to need to pay them. If you have a person where things ended badly, you might have to have a conversation. So being open to things from the past coming back to be resolved. That's what shows up here. Okay. Hey, beautiful Gemini star, so good to see you. Topeka, you are very welcome. Okay. Caroline McLaughlin, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. A message from the cards is what you would like. There is a lot here about trying to be as nurturing and kind and honest as possible, all while trying to make sure that we can squeeze as much out of life as possible. Now, this could be about your sick friend. It just could be about life itself. But you're really trying to show up the best way you know how for yourself and everyone around you. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Over on Instagram, Robin Renee, so good to see you. Okay, so this is continuing a textual conversation. What's up with the mans in my dreams? You have been having a very interesting stream of dreams. And I think it means something. I absolutely do. I don't know, because I know you have a name and a face for this guy. And I can't say that the person you meet will be same name, same face. That could just be metaphor. But I think Spirit is preparing you that there's something coming. And I mean, we've been saying it for years, so eventually we're going to be right. But look at the cards. Here it is. All right, suspicious username. Would you like a general or do you have a question? Let me know. Amy Foreman, I did see it and I did answer it. And if you didn't hear me answer it, I remember what the answer was. Definitely go work there. Definitely go work there. Absolutely, I think you should. Okay, suspicious username, a general for you on Twitch, absolutely. So, suspicious username. What comes up in the cards here, it's what we call the airplane thing, which is, when you're on an airplane, what do they say? If the oxygen masks drop, you have to put your own oxygen mask on before assisting other passengers. So there's a metaphor there for you in life. And there is something here about leaning into what it is you need and making that your priority first and foremost, taking care of your needs first and everything else, because I think you naturally like to take care of other people. That's what I think. All right. Oh, suspicious username. That makes sense. I'm having a hard time doing that more lately. Yeah, gotcha. Naturel, good to see you on Twitch. Hang on a minute. I'm wondering if I'm ever going to be able to communicate with P, if he will ever speak with me, or if I should just move on. Oh, just move on. Seriously, just move on. I think you have assigned greater value to this individual in your life than you need to. Seriously, move on. Yeah, suspicious username. Sometimes people are going to be jerks. That is a damn fact, and we just have to move on. I think that's true. All right. All right. Up next, it's Laughing Cap. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. I'm always emo. Scorpio vibes. Yeah. Always emo. But I've been super emo lately. Is there a message that my guides want me to know? I think that you are in a really deep phase of healing and learning, Laughing Cap. I think that you're getting good at letting go at what doesn't serve you, and you are opening up to recognizing your skills and your abilities so that you can move yourself forward. I think that's what all of that is. All right. Ness, Mediha Ness, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. I'm really stressed out. We started a counseling for the little one yesterday. I kind of like the guy, kind of annoyed. Will he be helpful to my boy to feel better? Well, it's exactly what you think. It'll be kind of good and kind of annoying. But yes, overall, it will be helpful. Lee Kenyon, good to see you. Thanks for being a member and for using members only emojis. I'm stressed today. I'd like to know how to best maneuver this situation with my Helen and her daughter. I adore Helen and thought Jay and I were friends, but this situation seems to be testing that. She seems to want me out of the picture, probably because I defer to her mother rather than to her. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely not friends. And when we look at Jay, like, the thing is, like, I'm assuming that this is a person that you take care of, like this is a job. And I think she does want you there helping or doing whatever needs to be done. But I also think that Jay does not have the same care for Helen that you do. Sad but true. And that's the issue. That's the issue. She does not care about Helen as much as you do. And that's the thing you need to know to understand this. All right. Claire C., good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. I love this question. Everyone listen up to this. This is so smart. I had a vivid dream that a guy named Travis fixed my electric switch. Could this be that travel brought back my energy? Like the idea that your dream would work with sounds. Travis, travel, like that is so smart that you would think of that. And I think that can absolutely happen in dreams. Makes so much sense. All right. So is that what it means? Yes. Yes. But there may be more. I think it is a significant dream. And so you may find over time that even more is revealed. But that was such smart dream interpretation there. Love it. DH, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. I'm planning a cruise. That is exciting. Should I fly into L, spend a few days there, and then fly to T to board the ship? or fly to R, spend a few days there, spend a couple of days in F and V, and then board. So really, it's 3 possibilities, L, T, or R. Fly into L. Let's not do that. Fly into T. Fly into R. Fly into R. Like, this is so clear. Fly into R. That would be your best bet, I think. Okay. Here we go. Joyous Ocean, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. There's been some movement with the retreat, so it's kind of the same influencer question from last week, but different players. A, B, and C, as in, is there another option, A or B, or is there a C? Got it. So A, I like A. I like B too, but I like A better. I like A. If you like A, I like A. Okay. Okay. GM Marcus, so good to see you. Tomorrow's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for being a member. Hoping to achieve some lifelong goals before I'm too old to enjoy them. So first of all, your birthday card. The 9 of Cups, it came up reversed, but that's the whole thing. Like, that's really saying you have to do what you want to do, what will make you happy. This year, you must lean into what makes you happy and your ability to achieve these goals. As long as you are patient, as long as you remember that connection of the magical and the mundane together, and as long as you stay creative, you'll be great. All right. Karina Morrison, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I had a terrible first dance class as a teacher on Wednesday. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry it did not go well. How is this going to go in the future? I feel like you need to be able to use this to make corrections. And if you do that, it will go much better. Like, this is, you are moving forward. Even if it did not go well, you are moving forward. All right. Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. One of my cats hates my housekeeper to the point of being aggressive and has to be put in her carrier. She's not like that with anyone else. It's been that way for 2 years now. I asked you about it a year ago, and you said it could be a scent on the housekeeper, carrying from her home she cleans. And it's not an indication of the housekeeper herself. I've been loyal to the housekeeper, but it's so disruptive and upsetting to my cat, who growls from the carrier, that I'm wondering if it's time to look for someone else. Just to be kind to the cat, right? Yeah, I do. I think to be kind to the cat, it's good to look for someone else now. I do. Leslie Jones, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ren G, good to see you. Okay, you would like a card. Okay, Ren, your card is the 5 of Swords. Here's what you need to know. There are battles in front of you, but there are battles that are winnable. And that's the thing. You got to be very strategic and you got to try to win. Latucci, not sure if I'm pronouncing you right, but I'm glad you're here. Are there good things coming my way? Oh, big time, big time. This is money, real estate, the love of the ancestors, love and romance, good family stuff. Take your pick, take it all. It's coming. Baby Cakes, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Baby Cakes, thanks for being a member. How is my employer feeling about me? Will this job last till the end of March as promised, or will they cut it shorter? Okay, the employer, I think, is happy with you. I think, end of March? I'm going to say very likely end of March. But I will also say they could be a little bit capricious, so anything could happen. But right now, I'm thinking they'll keep you as they said they would. Okay, Quinkilharius, Renata, good to see you. How are we feeling about me taking the TJ exam? I haven't started studying yet because that little voice in my head keeps telling me that it's too late, that other people have been studying for years and I have no chance. What do the cards say? I'll tell you what I say. Tell that little voice to sit down and shut the heck up. Now, let's see what the cards say, seriously. The cards say you absolutely can and should do it. So the cards and I agree. Start studying. Tell the little voice to go away. That is not intuition. That is what they call self-sabotage. Don't do that. All right. Hey, Sprite PNG. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Over on Twitch, a general reading for you. You know, I feel like things are okay, but not the most awesome right now. Right now, I think what's important for you is to really find and lean into your passion. And in dealing with others, if other people are being difficult and you have a choice to not deal with them, don't deal with them. If you don't have a choice, try to be very, very diplomatic. Ascending Universal Butterflies, so good to see you. A message from your guides. Right now, it's about money and love, right? The two things that matter most. And I don't know if you have enough of either of those things exactly the way you want, but stay positive and stay proactive, and you can have exactly what you want in both of those areas. All right, Martha Vink, so good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years and for using members-only emojis. Happy Saturday. I will be going away for 10 days soon. Will my dog be okay with staying with a friend she hasn't stayed with before? Actually, I think this is going to be okay. I was nervous about it, but I think it's going to be okay. Yes. Quinkilharius, I'm not even joking. Your answer made me tear up. I've been so down about this, beating myself up so much. Thank you for this. Well, now you're committed. Now you're committed. Don't make me come down there to Brazil and make you do it. You know, you got to do this now. AM, so good to see you. What do I need to know? There are some things in your life that are not going exactly the way you want, but they might be fixable. Be willing to try new things and new strategies to make things work. TJ and GA, good to see you. Is there something I need to be aware of at this time? There's a lot here, but I think the most important thing to be aware of is like when it's time to take risks and what risks are okay to take. I think it's about figuring out your relationship with risk and reward and recalibrating on that. I know you do, Martha. I was concerned, but I think it's okay. Carolina McMahon, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Thanks for being a member and for using members-only emojis. I've been working very hard to find my new investor this month. Will I have at least one investor by the end of January? It's very likely yes. It's very likely yes. Keep going. Yes. All right. Revival of Venus. You're starting the new job like on Monday or something. Is that right, Revival of Venus? So good to see you. A message about the new job. It's a big change. This is a huge change. You're going to meet people there that you really like. Be open-minded. Stay really, really open-minded. It's a little scary, but I think this is good. I think this is the beginning of something good. Quinkilharius, I want to visit you in person so much. Hopefully my finances get better and I'm able to do that in the near future. You are so kind. Thank you. Come to StaarCon. We will have huge StaarCon announcements by the end of the month, everyone. So yeah, I mean, I'm just in Florida. It's not that far from ya. All right, Jenny, so good to see you. I read my own chart and I think 27, 28 will be a great year to find meaningful romantic relationship. Am I right? I'm just a beginner, so I don't know if my reading even makes sense. You might be, but you know, like if I were just to say, like, when will you find a relationship? I think it could happen sooner, and I think it could happen as soon as you heal from some of the things of the past, whether that's family of origin stuff, early relationship stuff. There's healing that needs to happen. Oh goodness, Revival of Venus. You had told me the fourth month mark, lost it at the end of September, and here I am starting next week. Thank you so much. I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy for you, Revival of Venus. Cannot tell you how happy I am. We are all happy for you. And I know it's scary at the beginning, but hang in there. Ranveer K, good to see you. What's affecting my love life and how do I improve it? I think there's something here about unfair treatment that you have either tolerated and or been traumatized by. The more you can understand that, heal from that, and set boundaries around making sure that never happens again, the better it'll go. Beautiful Gemini star, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. I'm thinking about visiting a couple of different places. Should I prioritize location A, B, or C, or something else? And thanks for using members only emojis. Location A, location B, location C. Of those three, I like C very much. Location C. Hey, Cardsies, not sure, but you've been a member and a lurker. You're a member now, but you've been a lurker for a long time. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and for being a moderator. I have the strongest feeling I will be moving by September. It's up in the air due to uncertainty with current job and possible change. Do you see me moving? And if so, will my eldest come back home? Why would we want him to? I'm sorry. But I mean, is that a safe thing to want? Really? Let's see. Okay. Do we think that you will be moving by September? Actually, look at that 9. September is the 9th month. I think so. I think that's good. I think that's right. Now, with the eldest son, I mean, I think the thing we should hope for is that he establishes a good life for himself in his own home. That's what we really want. I mean, he's old enough to be doing that, right? And I think he's capable of it. So that's the energy we're really looking for. But yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Aisha Ress, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You want to know if this person liked the photo you sent for a marriage proposal. Did the person like the photo? Got it. Actually, yeah, I think you'll be hearing back that yes. Aisha, best of luck. And Teresa says, yes, okay, very good. Here we go. All right, here we go. Hang on. Okay. We've got AESP77. What am I not seeing? I love that. I think there's some ways that you've been treated unfairly that you are not seeing. And if you can see that and understand that, a lot will become easier and better. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. I need some guidance on a few choices I have in front of me. What do I need to know about A, B, and C? C is the other way. It's not romantic, but financial. So A is a choice, B is a choice, C is another choice that we don't know about yet. So A, B. I actually like A, as it will bring healing and progress. None of this is fun, but I do like it. Karina Gallant, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Should I go and switch the lenses in the old glasses for him, or will we be giving the new ones a chance? Okay. Lenses in the old glasses, or give the new ones a chance? I don't know if either of those are the right solution, Karina. There may be a third solution we're not thinking of. There may be another problem we're not seeing. So I would say to be determined, because I'm not sure either of those things are going to work. Good luck. Leslie Jones, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Does anyone I've been involved with ever miss me? Asking because I always feel like I'm the one who gets more attached and connected, even in friendships. So this is more of an ego-driven question. I understand. And the answer is yes, absolutely. Even people who have treated you badly miss you. They may not admit to treating you badly, but they miss you. Karina, okay, thanks. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Guess what, everyone? Seems to be last call. If I accidentally skipped you, I am so sorry. It's never my intention. Please reiterate your question. Just a quick follow-up from AESP77. Honestly, that's for you to find out. You want to know what the next purpose is. Your purpose is to find that out, is to figure out what sings to your heart. That's your purpose, is to figure it out. All right. If I accidentally skipped you, please let me know. So there are tickets available today to the Psychic Gallery at Banyan Soul. Go to the Banyan Soul website in Stewart and get your ticket. It starts at 4. Tomorrow we will not be live in the morning because I'll be doing readings. And we're doing our Panera Bread meetup, Palm City Panera Bread, 4 p.m. tomorrow. So if you're local, join us there. It's free. I'll be back Monday morning, and I do have openings for readings tonight, tomorrow night, and next week. So there is a link in the description to schedule. So please do that. Who did I skip? Latuzzi, I did you. You scroll back, you'll find you. Are you saying I skipped you or somebody else? And thanks so much for being here. I definitely got to you. And if I skip someone else, please do let me know. Anyone else? I'll wait and see if you come back on that real quick. And this Wednesday, everybody, this Wednesday we have a class. We're going to look at finding the stories in the suits. So it's going to be a great class for wherever you are in your tarot journey. And all right, I think that's it. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great weekend. Take good care.